If you live alone, cooking for a crowd feels wrong. Every night, leftovers pile up and take over your fridge. You force yourself to eat the same meal for days. That's not how dinner is supposed to feel for you. Here are 8 small dinners made just for tonight. Each one sized exactly right for one person to finish. No leftover containers, no waste, just peace when dinner ends. Let's start with dinner 1. It's going to surprise you. Dinner 1 is a mini turkey sweet potato skillet. It's warm, colorful, protein-rich, and just right for one. Dice half a sweet potato into small, bite-sized cubes first. Warm a teaspoon of olive oil in your small skillet. Add sweet potato cubes and let them start to soften. Now add 4 ounces of ground turkey to the pan. That palm-sized portion gives you 22 grams of protein. Break it apart gently as it cooks with sweet potato. Add garlic powder, paprika, black pepper, and a pinch of salt. Stir everything together as the turkey finishes cooking through. At the very end, toss in a small handful of spinach. It wilts in seconds and adds color, fiber, and nutrients. Sweet potato gives you steady energy and important potassium daily. Turkey supports muscle strength, balance, and steadiness after 60. When you finish, the skillet is clean and dinner is done. No containers waiting in the fridge to follow you around. One skillet, one plate, one peaceful evening when you're done. Dinner 2 is a creamy salmon and pea toast bowl. It sounds humble, but it's soft, warm, and very satisfying. Start with half of 1 5-ounce can of salmon. Flake it gently into a small bowl using a fork. Canned salmon brings protein, omega-3 fats, and calcium too. Warm half a cup of frozen peas in your microwave. Peas add natural sweetness, fiber, and a little plant protein. Stir the warm peas right into the flaked salmon bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt for creamy, lighter texture. Or use mayonnaise for that classic, old-fashioned comfort taste instead. Add a teaspoon of mustard and some black pepper now. Toast 1 slice of whole grain bread until lightly golden. Or leave it soft if chewing feels easier for you. Tear the bread into pieces and place them in a bowl. Spoon the warm salmon mixture right over the bread pieces. The bread softens underneath and catches all the creamy flavor. No oven, no casserole pan, no leftover problem tomorrow. Dinner 3 may look plain, but it will surprise you. 1 small potato, 1 warm egg, and creamy cottage cheese. Microwave 1 small potato until it's completely soft inside. Split it open and mash the inside gently with a fork. Add a teaspoon of olive oil for some richness and flavor. Sprinkle black pepper, garlic powder, and dried parsley on top. Now cook 1 egg the way you love it most. Scramble it softly, microwave it, or fry it over easy. 1 egg gives you 6 complete grams of quality protein. Eggs also support brain health through an important nutrient, choline. Add half a cup of cottage cheese on the side. That adds 12 to 14 grams of protein right there. Together, this plate gives you 18 to 22 grams total. That's excellent protein for a gentle and light evening dinner. Potato gives steady energy without making the meal too heavy. This dinner respects your appetite and your energy levels tonight. Soft food, complete protein, and nothing wasted or left behind. Dinner 4 gives you chicken pot pie without the whole pie. No rolling dough, no big casserole, no days of leftovers. Press 1 slice of soft bread into a small oven-safe cup. Or just toast the bread and tear it into a bowl. Now take about half a cup of rotisserie chicken breast. Rotisserie chicken is one of the smartest shortcuts for seniors. No raw meat, no long cooking, just pull off what's needed. Half a cup gives you roughly 18 to 22 grams protein. Add 1/3 cup of frozen mixed vegetables to the chicken. Peas, carrots, corn, and green beans work beautifully together here. Warm the vegetables in the microwave with just a splash of water. Add 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt for a lighter, creamy filling. Or use cream of chicken soup for that classic pot pie taste. Add black pepper, garlic powder, and a pinch of dried thyme. Spoon the creamy chicken mixture right over the bread pieces. Warm it until hot, then let it rest for 1 minute. 1 cup, 1 warm meal, no guilt and no waste. Dinner 5 is a small beef and barley soup mug. It gives you that slow Sunday soup feeling in 1 mug. Start with 3 ounces of cooked roast beef or leftover steak. Deli roast beef works perfectly fine if that's what you have. 3 ounces gives you 18 to 22 grams of protein. Beef also brings iron and B12 for energy and strength. Add half a cup of low-sodium beef broth to a small pot. Stir in 2 tablespoons of quick-cooking barley for great body. Barley is an old-fashioned grain that deserves far more respect. Add 1/3 cup of frozen mixed vegetables to the broth. Keep the pieces small so they soften up quickly here. Simmer everything until the barley is tender and vegetables are soft. Now add the chopped beef and let it warm completely through. Season with black pepper, garlic powder, and a little dried parsley. Add half a teaspoon of Worcestershire for deep, old-fashioned flavor. The warm broth also helps with hydration that seniors often need. 1 warm mug of soup, just enough for tonight. Dinner 6 is a little pork chop and apple skillet. Pork and apples have always belonged together in American kitchens. Start with 1 small boneless pork chop, about 4 ounces. If it's thick, cut it horizontally so it cooks faster. 4 ounces of pork gives you 22 to 26 grams protein. Pork also provides B vitamins that help turn food into energy. Season lightly with black pepper, garlic powder, and a pinch of salt. Warm a small skillet with 1 teaspoon of olive oil first. Cook the pork over medium heat until browned on both sides. Don't overcook it, dry pork is very hard to enjoy. Remove the pork and add thinly sliced apple to the pan. Add a splash of water, cover the pan, let apples soften. Sprinkle a tiny pinch of cinnamon for that warm, sweet flavor. Slide the pork back in and let everything come together beautifully. Stir in 1 teaspoon of mustard for a bright, savory finish. Serve alongside half a cup of soft mashed potatoes on the side. 1 pork chop, soft apples, a warm side, just right tonight. Dinner 7 gives you meatloaf without making an entire loaf. Regular meatloaf leaves thick slices sitting in your fridge for days. This version gives the comfort without the burden of leftover days. Start with 4 ounces of lean ground turkey in a bowl. That gives you 22 to 24 grams of protein tonight. Add 2 tablespoons of quick oats to hold everything together. Stir in a tablespoon of milk to keep the meatloaf tender. Add 1 teaspoon of tomato paste for that deep meatloaf taste. Season with garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, and dried parsley. Want onion flavor without chopping? Just use onion powder instead. Mix gently with a fork. Don't overwork it or it gets tough. Shape it into 2 small muffin-sized portions for the perfect serving. Bake in a muffin tin or use your air fryer tonight. Let them rest 1 minute after baking so they stay juicy. Serve with soft mashed potatoes and a spoonful of low-sodium gravy. Meatloaf carries memory, familiar, steady, and comforting every time. 2 little muffins, 1 warm plate, no leftovers to manage. Dinner 8 feels a little special, but is actually very simple. Single-serve shrimp and grits, soft, creamy, and high in protein. Cook 1 packet of plain instant grits with water or milk. Milk makes them creamier, broth makes them rich and savory. Once soft, stir in 1 teaspoon of butter for extra richness. Or add a spoonful of shredded cheese if you prefer that. Now take 4 ounces of cooked frozen shrimp thawed in water. That gives you 22 to 24 grams of lean protein. Warm the shrimp gently in a small pan with olive oil. Add garlic powder, black pepper, paprika, and a squeeze of lemon. Don't overheat them. Overcooked shrimp becomes tough and rubbery. Spoon the warm, creamy grits into a bowl first. Place the seasoned shrimp on top and add a little color. Stir in soft cooked spinach or frozen corn for extra nutrition. Shrimp gives you lean protein. Grits give soft energy for evening. The small amount of fat makes this bowl feel completely satisfying. 1 creamy bowl, no extra grits hardening in any pot. Small dinners are not a sign that you're eating poorly. They're a sign you're eating wisely and respecting your body. After 60, dinner doesn't have to be huge to nourish you. Just enough food, just enough effort, just enough comfort tonight. Which dinner would you actually try first? Tell us in comments. Subscribe for more senior-friendly meals that are simple and real.